This thing is basically ready to drop in minus motor mounts and a flex plate in the Suburban. So next it'll be tearing apart the Suburban. Everybody, back in the shop again today, and I'm going to work on getting this LS buttoned up. I did put the oil pan and pickup tube and the windage tray in, and so anyways, that's all done. So all I have to do is clean up a little bit of this paint, put head gaskets on, get the heads set on, and get the ARP head bolts on, and then torque them all down. Put a water pump on real quick, just have a couple bolts holding it on. Balancer will be in this next week, but we'll get the whole top end put together. This is the engine I think I'm probably just gonna put in my new Suburban build. You'll see in a previous video and future ones. So stay tuned for some more, and let's get after it. Alright, so I got the headset on, MLS gasket, got the ARP bolts I'm using. So I'm going to torque them down, center, work my way out, and 25 foot-pounds, 50 foot-pounds, and then 80 foot-pounds. And then those will all be torqued. And then we'll come in here and we'll torque the 10 millimeter head bolts. I'll remove that coolant port block off. But we'll torque all these down as well. I believe those ones are 25 foot-pounds. All right, I got all my head bolts torqued. The inner bolts there are torqued. So I'm going to roll it over. And I'll put this head gasket on and do the same thing. Well, I got both heads knocked on. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the rockers and push tubes in. Get them all lubed up so I can get valve covers knocked on this thing. Got all the rockers put in, you'll see, torqued down, let them soak, then installed them, also added more zinc lube, and then poured more oil on top of them. And then put the valve covers on and threw the intake on. I'll have a cable throttle body on it. All right, there it is. Just unhooked all the cutoff connectors from the junkyard. Pulled this cutoff hose. I did leave them fuel lines on. I'll pull them off later. Swapped over to a cable throttle body I had sitting on the shelf. Of course, the electronic throttle body had no port here, so they still have this one. I'll probably wiggle this one out and tap a like a brass plug in there with some sealant on it. I have a block off somewhere for that. I just gotta find it. But I'll get a coolant steam port kit for this in and some headers. But other than that, this thing is basically ready to drop in minus motor mounts and a flex plate in the Suburban. So next it'll be tearing apart the Suburban. Thanks for liking and subscribing to my videos. If you guys do want to see more, you know what to do. Thanks for watching.